y'all? Welcome back to Ascending with Ashley. Alright, this is a Wake, Bake, and Make, but we are not talking about the ambulance for once. We are going to, it's time to start planning for the fall semester at the college. And I am going to be offering quite a few this year. I'm going to offer the Exploring Esoterics and the mass media, or the messages in hidden messages in media again. And so I've got to submit all my paperwork. I don't have to do it right now, but I'd like to do it now and get it over with. So I invited you here because I'm also going to brainstorm a couple other things. I think I want to do a like decolonizing 101, which would be really fun. I haven't listened to this band in a really long time either. Head in the Heart. I haven't listened to them since I got my master's, really. One of my cohort buddies loved them and introduced me to them. But anyway, the Head in the Heart is who this is. Okay, so we're going to do hidden messages in media. I think I already have all of that in my Google Docs too, for this one and for the Exploring Esoterics. And then we're going to offer the Craft and Harry Potter one. The Wizarding World of Harry Potter and Crafts, or something like that. I don't know. HP and Crafts. That's going to be open for kids and adults, for families. One of my new friends in town is a mom, and she's been accompanying her daughter to arts class the past couple weeks. And when I told her my plans for the Harry Potter one, her daughter was like, what? So we're definitely going to do that. I just have to decide if we're going to do, how we're going to break it up, because the movies are really long. So we'll see. And then we're going to also do, I think we're going to do it, I'm just going to call it Decolonizing 101. I think what I was going to offer last year with the Family Fun Crafts is all of the candle making and body stuff. I'm just going to not do that. I'm going to leave that as my inventory for the ambulance and for other events, not through the college. Remember, the college takes 30%, which means I have to go up on my prices, and it's just the venue. 30% for the room. I mean, a lot of people with their own mentality are like, if you work for the college or work with the college, you know, that's like it's a different layer of vetting, I guess, you know. Some people are like that. So I'm grateful, and also it's excessive. I was telling my new friend about that. She's like, that's a lot. I'm like, yeah, no. She's a teacher. But anyway, hidden messages in media, exploring esoterics, Harry Potter and crafts, and decolonizing 101. I think the decolonizing 101 class is going to be, so exploring esoterics and hidden messages in media. Exploring esoterics, I think, is 8 classes. Hidden messages in media is like 13. Harry Potter and crafts is going to be either 8 or 16. I don't know, maybe we'll only do like the first few movies. Maybe we won't do the whole thing. Maybe we'll just do the first few movies. And then when it starts to get a little too dark, maybe the parents can take that into their realm. Maybe the first 4 or 5. I like Order of the Phoenix. That's the 5th one. I don't like the 4th movie. I think it's awful, but the Triwizard Tournament. So let's do the first. I don't know. I'll stick with that. 16 classes though, because if we would have to break up the movie into 2 parts. I think that's dumb. I think we'll just do like a 2.5-hour block. Watch the movie and craft. Fuck it. Those movies are really fucking long. A 3-hour block? I don't know. We'll offer it. If no one signs up, no one signs up. It's whatever. But I would love that because we could like make our own wands and shit. And so I'll just pull from the inventory we already have. We might make candles. We might do, you know, other stuff. I've got all these mesh bags so we could like make little potions and shit. It's good. That would be so fun. Okay. Niall's time limit is about an hour and a half though. He starts to get a little wild. So like a 3-hour block. I mean, the college is working with me a lot more now that I've been consistent though, so we could make Niall more comfortable for that period of time. I think I'm gonna have to introduce headphones to him. Anyway, decolonizing. I kind of want to offer something around mental health and wellness. And that can just be like a event sesh kind of space where we can like talk about different ways to cope, take care of ourselves. Mental health and wellness. Okay, so that's 5 classes to offer. That's a lot. But there's 5 days in the week. So we could do that. Okay, so let's do Harry Potter and Exploring Esoterics as only 8 classes each. So that's splitting the semester in half. And then we'll do decolonizing for... I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at the calendar. I'm gonna have to look at the college calendar because there's a lot of holidays in the fall. I think I already have my written out statements for Hidden Messages in Media and Exploring Esoterics. The curriculum for the other 3 wouldn't be shit. Easy. Okay, so I'm working on that academic calendar. That's what I want. Fall. August 11. Is this 2025? Fall registration begins on April 14th. What? Oh, that's for like students. I do non-credit classes, so like people just pay to do this shit because they're bored. Okay. Damn. Okay, so yeah, Labor Day, Veterans Day, Thanksgiving, are all times off. Okay, so I'm gonna work on this for a little while and get these submitted. I'm so happy about this. It's a good hustle. I know I make weird sounds when I'm thinking. Sorry. Where is the link? Where's the course proposal link, friends? Oh, here it is. Okay. So to submit this, if you're looking to get involved with your community college, more than likely they have non-credit courses that you can kind of put together and do. This was introduced to me from a faculty. She got me the contact. I do live in a small town, but I feel like this is probably something that most community colleges offer. This campus is in all of the surrounding towns because we're like out in the middle of fucking nowhere. So there's a campus here, there's one in Winslow, there's one in Show Low or Snowflake, which is south of us. There's one on the res. There's probably another one somewhere. So it's a really good thing. A lot of community colleges have a lot of things you can do. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this on my computer, but you just have to put, I just have to put my information, And then they ask me like, what's an overview of the course? What day and time do you want to meet? What is the amount of money you want to charge? Remember, the college takes 30%, so I am going to have to go up on my prices, which sucks. I don't like doing that, but I have to get paid what I'm worth. I might do a... Nah, I've got the ambulance, so we can do different activities with that. I was at one point I was gonna do like an open art space for adults, but I think we can do that different ways. Okay, I'm gonna do this on my computer, but I am getting ready, so I'm gonna offer these 5 for sure, and then maybe I will just offer an adult open art class. I told my student from last fall semester, she did the esoterics, she almost signed up for the kids course this summer, and I told her I would offer an adult one, so maybe I should do that instead of the mental health and wellness. I don't know, we're available. Me and Niall get bored. It's not a big thing for us. It's just up the street. Something to do. I have to really practice getting out of my introverted ways. So, let me go ahead and overbook myself. Have a good one.